If you are a fan of Drake, you already know who Noah 40 Shebib is. If you aren't familiar with Noah 40 Shebib, he's 40, the producer of Drake, and he's pretty much responsible for the OVO sound that all Drake fans love. And if you are interested in creating that sound, Native Instruments just dropped 2 Play Series instruments in collaboration with Noah 40 Shebib, and they are fire, especially if you want to make some of that OVO sound. The first of these 2 Play Series instruments is called 40's Very Own Drums, and the second is called 40's Very Own Keys. These are 2 Play Series instruments that you can get right now for $99 as an intro price, and if you want to buy them separately, they're $69 each. So what are these? I'm about to give you guys a brief rundown on it, and let's go head over to the computer. All right, so as you guys see, here's the product page. You can get both of these right now as a combination for an intro price for $99. This is 40's Very Own Drums. This is the layout that it looks like in the machine. I'll show you guys that. And here's the full description. If you guys want to read through it, click the link in the description. I'm going to go ahead and just give you a breakdown of what I've done with it so far and what it is to me. Right here, I'll just do this first line: 15 individual kits, each with 16 one-shots curated by the producer who changed the sound of hip-hop. There are kits that you can load up, and there are presets. I'm going to play some of those in the video or the walkthrough, specifically 40's Very Own Drums, but they are presets of patterns, basically, like tons of patterns, not tons, but they have a bunch of different patterns in each kit, and from there you can go through and play them based off of your MIDI keyboard, you know, whichever notes you decide to hit. And then they also have the individual one shots, and you can go through and change them. And like I said, I'm going to go through some of those in that specific overview video for 40's Very Own Drums, which I have a link to that in the description as well, so you guys can check that out. But as I was saying, this video is just going to be a brief rundown of each of the, well, both of these together, and I'm going to break them down in their own respective videos. So this is a part of the Play Series, so it works with any DAW. You can drag the MIDI, that if you like the pattern but you want to switch up and use some of your own drums, you can drag the MIDI over to replace it with your stuff. And there's so much more you can do. You can change right here, as you see, saturation, crush, mix up, reverb, delay, and 40. 40 is that underwater vibe, filter type sound. Change the tune and level. I've spent some time with it. I've had a lot of fun with it so far. And right here, these are very quality drums. This is like the different patterns, and you can click this little arrow to drag them down or whatever to your DAW, so you can have the MIDI, and you can use some of the one shots and all of that stuff that's in here and just play around with it. It's pretty dope. Already set patterns, good to go, quick inspiration, and it's always that OVO style that we've all come to love over time. You can change the speed, all of that wonderful stuff. And this is a rundown about 40. Like I said, here you go. Like, worked with a whole bunch of people, but it's that OVO sound. And then it says combined with 40's Very Own Keys, which are sounds curated by him. And it's 150 presets, and it's dope. If you love that sound, you're going to find stuff in there, and you can always change the sound up a little bit with these quick adjustments here, quick effects and everything. And you can combine sounds and all of that to make them your own, make your own sounds, all that wonderful stuff. Like I said, $99 right now. Total download size will be 32 gigabytes. I'm going to show you guys the product page of 40's Very Own Keys. Here's the product page for 40's Very Own Keys. As you see right here, it says inspiring instrument for hip hop and pop, created and masterminded by Noah 40 Shebib. Explore 150 presets of electric piano, grand piano, classic synth sounds recorded and produced at 40's studio. And like I said, man, these sound good. It fits well with that OVO sound. And here's all of the effects you could change, different things you could do. I'll show you guys some of that in the rundown about that. Here's this again, and then it just says use with 40's Very Own Drums. Here are the presets for 40's Very Own Keys. As I mentioned, I'm going to go through them for the video that I do on 40's Very Own Keys, and then for the 40's Very Own Drums, you have to go up to the drums and percussion, and boom. So here are some of the presets for that, and then let me just load it up to show you what it looks like inside of machine, so you see what it actually looks like if you were to use it. All right, so this is what it looks like right here. And as you see, this is just going to be different keys from when I hit the instruments or the patterns. So it's showing you what sounds or pads are being hit. And if you want to look at it for the kit view, you just go right there. And it's just like the layout of machine. Again, you do not need machine to use this. I want to reiterate that you do not need machine to use this. This is what it looks like, and just a quick preview Of course, I'm not on the correct BPM for what was suggested, so I'm gonna put it down to 87 just to get it on the correct BPM. And it show you which pattern you're playing. And you could drag the MIDI out. Again, I'll show you guys that later. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. And then for 40's very own keys, we have this layout right here. So even that sounds like some classic Drake sounds. This is what it looks like right here. So it's pretty cool. Of course, that's just what it sounds like by itself with no chords. But if I wanted to put a chord with it, my machine playing softly. So yeah, you guys, this is my basic overview of the 2 new Play Series instruments from Native Instruments and 40. And to me, this is dope. If you are a Drake fan or a fan of that OVO sound, it's awesome. I've had a lot of fun with it so far. I've had maybe about a week or so with it, and I've had a lot of fun with it. And I'm going to break down each of these in their own respective videos, because it's going to be dedicated. Each video is going to be dedicated to explaining what each thing does, and I don't want to cram all of that into this video. So this is just an overview. And if you are a OVO fan, I say go ahead and pick this up right now. You won't even need to see me break everything down. But if you want to see me break everything down, watch one of these next videos. The link to those will be in the description. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to McBenjamins and Native Instruments. Thank you guys for sending this over to me. And yeah, I'm about to make some more beats with this, and I'll have some Drake type beats coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Click the link in the description. If you need help using Machine, I have my video course up on teachable.com, and it's entitled How I Use Machine. I cover everything from how I start a beat to finishing the beat. The link is in the description below, so if you need help with Machine, go check that out. Hopefully you enjoy the video.